The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
There it is. Burly.
Hi, welcome to the Ring and All of Sports. My name is Leo Connors. I'm your host, along with my tag team partner, Derek Dukes. And tonight we got a very special guest, former professional wrestler, Bareknuckle Burly. Burly, good to have you on the show.
Thanks, sir. Thanks for
All
being
right.
here.
Brother, good to see you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Derek,
Yes, sir.
what's in the box?
Burly, what's in the box?
Hello, Hooch Bags.
How you doing? Hooch Bags. Had a great time this weekend. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Burly, what we usually do here is we have a cigar of the day.
Yes.
And I know you've given you quite a few.
Yeah, I've
So,
been known to smoke a few cigars.
yes, sir, you have. And today, I picked the right one today. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean V, this one's for you, brother. We have here, special, it's a Rocky Patel 55. Very nice. I mean, it's just, it's from a small batch of Nicaraguan, so it's nice. It's, this is Sean V, thank you. Mr. Burley, why don't you check that out for 1 second, sir? I think you'll enjoy that. I think you'll enjoy the smell. Like I said, it's Nicaraguan fill. I like a Nicaraguan fill anyway.
Yeah.
I just like the way it smokes. Oh, yeah. It's fresh, too.
This thing's
You know,
unreal.
hopefully to be released soon, right, Sean V? Thank you very much. Hooch Bags, had a great weekend. Love you all. Smoke them if you got them. You 3 out. Salud.
What'd you say, like something the end of November? Something like
End
that?
of November,
that's coming out?
hopefully the end of November he'll
Nice.
have a couple of the specials coming out. So, Sean V, this one's for you, brother.
Awesome. Listen,
sir.
before we get into the interview with Burly, just want to talk about the World Series real quick. Probably, as Derek said off the air, probably
The.
the greatest World Series of all time.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of good ones. I've been watching World Series since 1972, man, when it was the Reds and the A's.
Yeah, oh my
I mean, honestly, that
Yeah.
was a great World Series, too. But definitely unbelievable.
Wow.
Ben Zobrist, the MVP. John Lester came in, pitched a little over 3 innings last night
Man,
in relief.
He was heated last night, boy.
Yeah, and the Indians came back on Chapman to tie the game up. Chicago wins, ending the 108-year drought, pretty much solidifying Theo Epstein
Yes.
into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir. I
Taking
believe it.
The Red Sox with, 84 years,
84,
right?
yep.
84 years, and the Cubs, 108 years to championship.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Good job, Theo.
Great job, and great World Series.
Yep.
All right, so let's get right into this. Burly, Derek told me earlier, you grew up in Lowell. Well, then you told me Tewksbury, Lowell.
Yeah, went to school in Tewksbury, but I was born in Lowell and been living in Lowell for close to 10 years now, so they can't drag me out of that place.
Nice. And it's funny, he told me off air that he lives off of 38, which I grew right up off of 38 in Belvedere section of Lowell. Really, how old were you when you found professional wrestling?
I'd say maybe 5, 6 years old.
Wow.
I was the youngest of 3, so my grandparents would watch us a lot. Right? So my grandfather, God rest his soul, he loved wrestling. Would watch it with me at nighttime, Saturday morning, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And he was a Portuguese guy, so he would make up all his old names for the guys. You know what I mean? Obviously you had your Jake the Snakes, and that was Snake.
Right.
And you had, Ultimate Warrior, and he was the crazy guy.
Yeah,
you know what
he
I'm saying?
was crazy.
And, he would make it up in Portuguese.
Yeah.
You'd have a
That's
great time.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lowell, very heavy Portuguese. I used to go to the Portuguese American club there, whatever it is on. Not
Yeah,
the
there's
club.
a couple.
The one over the Holy Ghost. I'm sorry, the
Oh, yeah,
Holy
yeah.
Ghost over by
Yes, sir.
the
Yep.
Colley Stadium.
Yep, they still do
We
the
used to
feast
go
over there.
Yeah, we used to pick up all the Portuguese girls over there in the
Sorry,
back
I'm
in
not
the day.
from Lowell. I have no idea what they're talking
It was
about.
awesome, man. Seriously, I used to go to them all the time, man. And they had them all the time in the summer. It'd be like every other week, it seemed.
Yeah, they still do them.
They still do them. Yeah, wow. So I'm going to have to show Isaiah where that place is when he hits about 14.
There you go. There you go.
He can carry it on.
Yes, sir.
But, all right, so you were 5 or 6 years old. Who was the first guy you saw? Do you remember the first guy you saw?
I have memories of Billy Graham, but that was when he was already transitioning into being an announcer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
And, dude, that era, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Sergeant Slaughter at those days, you know what I mean? Your Hacksaws, your Snakes,
Yep.
Andre the Giant, of course.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
No doubt.
that was what got me into it, and been hooked nearly
Right.
since then.
So how did you transition yourself from watching to wanting to do it?
Yeah,
Where did you
exactly.
go? Where did you?
Yeah, who trained you? Definitely.
Well, I was trained. I trained a little bit over at what used to be Killer Kowalski's.
Yep.
Okay.
Training center.
Yep.
It's changed name since then. We all
Was
know
that
it's
with Slick?
no,
back then, or
no.
was
This
it-
was in Andover.
Okay.
But it still had Killer's name on the door.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And he was there on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to have a few classes with him and stuff like that.
Nice.
I was only there for a few months though because kind of ran out of funds at the time.
Yep.
I was going through some job changes and stuff
Yep.
like that. You know what I mean? But shortly after that, I made my way to the original Bell Time Club.
Okay, yeah.
With Jason Rumble.
Yes.
And that was the one in Everett, the original one.
Right, I remember that.
Upstairs.
Upstairs. I actually went there
Yep,
a couple
there
of
you go.
times. yeah.
Upstairs.
Yep.
I haven't been to the new one.
Yeah, it's a nice, and Bo Douglas, our good friend, runs
Yep.
that one. So yeah, it was there at the one in Everett, and that's where we were a small class, but that's where I learned the ropes, I guess you want to
Right.
say.
Who else was in your class? That's still around.
There's Joey Kilmartin. I don't know.
Yeah, I know Joey.
Yeah, I don't know.
like Joey.
I don't know what he goes by in the ring nowadays. I know he changed his ring name, and we had Slug was with us.
Oh
in
my
those
God,
days.
yes.
Moulet, Michelle Moulet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's back and forth from time to time. He's in and out, and a lot of guys aren't in it anymore. You know
Right.
what I mean? Spanish Dave.
Spanish
right?
Dave- yeah, Spanish Dave.
Spanish Dave was great.
Yes, great wrestler. Yep, definitely.
So we were a small class, but Jay would bring in all his buddies and stuff to fill out the shows and whatnot.
Right, right. Yeah, because I remember going to one of the shows there, and I took Jose. He was really little, and Jimmy Allen, Chainsaw Charlie,
Oh,
was there.
God.
God, did he have Jose had a heart attack? So Jimmy says, "Bring him in.
Right.
Don't worry." I'm like, dude, he can't stand you from a distance. You think I'm actually going to be able to bring him
Right,
to
right.
you? I mean, the
Right.
kid's scared
Yep.
shitless already.
Yep.
But Jimmy always treated me well. Great guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So, all right, so you discovered wrestling when you were 5 or 6 years old. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior era and stuff. We talked about who you would,
Yep.
you trained you and stuff. What was the first company you worked for besides VCW?
VCW, and Jason would set us up with people in the area.
Okay.
We did a lot of stuff for Showcase Pro Wrestling.
Yep.
Chris Black, I had a lot of matches for him.
Right, nice.
Pat, of course, Pat from UFO.
Yep,
Yes,
UFO, yep.
Pat Dillon.
Another
yeah.
friend of ours.
Great guy.
And once we started going to Rhode Island, we started doing little shows in Rhode Island.
Yep.
Companies that have come and gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
And same thing. Kind of all over Mass. You know what I mean? The little shows pop up here and there. You know what I
Right.
mean? When I first started, before I was even trained, we used to do shows at the Everett Rec Center for Ringside Entertainment.
Yep.
For
Yes,
Kenny's.
Sam.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny, the
yeah.
police officer,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
And then, but that was before I even got a chance to go train. They were
Okay.
They were good enough guys. They didn't put me in the ring. You know what I
Right.
mean? So once I started training, we did all our VCW stuff. We were even running shows in Lowell for a short period of time.
Oh, nice.
At the French Club.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
yep.
right.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah,
Small place there.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
So we did we were going pretty good. And then we met up. I had already known the guys from APW.
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to have a ring in Bradford, Mass.
Okay.
That we used to train at too. I was at the Bell Time Club, but I was also training with these
Right.
guys.
Okay.
And the kid that was kind of the kingpin of that was Derek Mitchell,
Yeah.
who
Okay.
you guys know from
right.
APW.
Yes.
Correct.
Great guy. And so once APW started running, I just, got in touch with Woody, who was actually taking care of the talent, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it just, went from there. They used me a couple times, and they
Nice.
liked me, and they needed me for something, so.
It's funny that you brought up the shows at the Everett Rec Center because I used to go and like sell my merchandise
Merch,
at some of those
merch.
shows. Sam Amato got me in there, and I remember seeing you were probably there for the show when New Jack took on Cronus.
No, that was a little bit before my time.
Wow,
No,
you
I-
want to talk about a blood fest
Yeah.
though? I mean, there was blood
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yep.
That was a crazy
God
night.
rest Johnny's soul.
Absolutely, my favorite tag team of all
My buddy.
time, the Eliminators.
I miss
And
Johnny.
I love a lot of me and Derek. If you've watched the show, you guys all know we love tag teams.
Yep. Tag teams
I-
is my thing, man.
I'd rather watch a tag team match than anything.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the Eliminators to me was the greatest tag team. But that's again, I'm not going to sit there and say they were the greatest because you got so many tag teams: the Andersons, the Road Warriors, you know what I
Especially
mean?
back then.
The Dudley Boys,
Yep.
Flavors-
my
Flavors of Ice
favorite
Cream.
Boston. You know what I mean?
So
How
let's.
can it not be?
You know what? Let's do this to him
Yeah,
because of
go
his
ahead.
era.
Yep.
So, your opinion, of course,
Right.
because your favorite tag team
Of that era?
of any
Any
era,
era.
from
Of any era.
from where you started to now, any
Yeah.
era.
I mean, my own,
There's so many.
my own personal favorite
Yes.
would be Demolition,
Oh,
yeah.
excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
who we actually, along with Bugsy Stone, the Knucklebusters,
Yep.
we did face them one time.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's an honor.
It was great. It was
That's
really
an
good.
honor.
Yeah, it was really good.
They put you over?
No.
What the hell? I figured I'd throw it out there.
Nope.
All right, so
I
since
heard
you
they
got
don't put anyone over, to be honest with you.
well,
No,
I heard that.
in the
I
Indies,
don't
no,
want-
they don't
yeah.
put anyone over in the Indies. So we got the tag team. All right, so singles.
Singles. In those days, I was a big Warrior fan. If we're going back to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big Warrior fan. Every magazine that had his face on it, I picked that one up.
Okay.
Nice.
So your opinion again.
Yep.
Your opinion on the greatest world champion ever. I don't mean just. I mean WWF,
All of them.
WWF, ECW,
AWA,
NWA,
everything.
anything. Your opinion on the greatest world champion of all time.
I'm going to have to say the Shawn Michaels late 90s run.
Okay, good.
That's a good
Good
that's
run.
A good one.
Yeah, because he had a great run.
Yep.
Had a great run. I mean, 98, he was done with his back and done with everything. So you knew that way his run, but his run was awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, the In Your House days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Against Mankind,
Yep.
Invader,
Oh,
and
God.
Bulldog twice, right?
Yep.
Twice,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, because the lights went out.
Yes, right, exactly. So we got tag team, we got world. How about an intercontinental champion? Let's go over to the WWF/WWE.
Yep.
How about an intercontinental champion?
Intercontinental Champ, that's tough.
It is because there's been so many so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got mine.
See, I know where he's gonna go.
I think I'm going to have to go with, and I've always been a fan of this guy. And I seen him, a couple of months ago in Lowell at the Spinners Field. Rob Van Dam.
Oh, I miss Rob.
Derek's buddy. And
My
it's
buddy.
so funny. I mean, Derek is good friends with him. He hooked me up with a bunch of signatures not too long ago when we catered the House of Hardcore.
Yeah,
he was a great guy.
I met him we went to Philly.
Yep.
For the House of Hardcore for Tommy, and Rob rolls over and he wasn't there, and Rob's like, "Man, what's up, bro?" My buddies, from ECW, so big hugs and this and that, and I'm like, "Rob, I need a favor, bro. That's the other stuff. This stuff is for you." And he goes, "Oh, he sees this because he sees his face on him." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Look, could you sign a couple for me?" "Yeah, man, no." Whips out. He says, "You got some mark?" "Yeah." He's like, "Hang on a minute." Pulls his gimmick bag out, pulls the top piece and unzips it, and grabs a handful of markers. Pulls up. "Yeah, this one needs green." Rob Van
It was-
Dam.
I mean, just
This one
you didn't
needs
have to
blue.
do anything
Rob
like
Van
that,
Dam.
you know?
And he signed every
one of them.
single one of them
Yep.
in a different color.
That's cool.
It was so cool.
So on his way back, he's doing the last one. Leo's like, "Whoa!" Like he had the gold cover with him on it. "Oh no, that needs blue and
Right.
silver," and it was just unbelievable. So I know exactly what you mean as in a wrestler and as in a person on Rob Van Dam part of it. But now, yours.
Magnificent Morocco.
See?
Magnificent Morocco.
Better
man.
believe
'Cause
it.
I personally, I still love the older stuff from the 70s.
Oh, God, yes.
I mean, I love wrestling all around, but like the 80s with Morocco. I mean, I remember seeing a promo he did one time, and he brought out like a podium. And he's out there, and he's with the Grand Wizard, and he's
Oh,
like,
God.
he starts going in like he's in a sermon.
That's the good stuff,
At
man.
the famed square garden of the Madison, and he's going on. Or what about when he ate the meatball sub in the middle of the match? You
Yep.
remember that?
Yep.
That was crazy.
But see, that was Morocco.
He was
That's
awesome.
Morocco.
He was
you
awesome.
know?
He was a great babyface in the late 70s
Yes.
too.
And then-
actually early too.
Yeah, because then he went when they finally started bringing him up to the WWF and going
Yep.
into the new era. He became the baby again, because he was the heel and
Yep.
became the baby again. But his career was definitely, especially in the '70s, was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Down in Florida.
So, are you an NWA guy at all? An original NWA guy?
I jumped in the WCW, the 80s, late 80s.
Okay, so WCW.
yeah.
Okay, U.S. champion.
U.S. champion, huh?
Because WCW, of course, NWA, with the Crockett's were bought out and everything became WCW.
Right.
So the U.S. title still went over to them. Do you have a U.S. champion favorite?
Now I'm thinking like Nitro era.
See, yeah, exactly. There you go, because it was always defended on Nitro anyway.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Raven, another one of my favorites.
Oh,
Raven.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about is, your 90s Nitro era.
Right, but also,
Right.
like you said, that's your opinion because that was your era and that's
right.
what you wanted to look at, So that's some pretty good stuff
That
right
is
there.
good
So it
stuff
goes
right
to show
there.
you, goes to show you his era of wrestling,
Right.
which I like because it goes
Yeah.
to show you that where you started and where we come from when
Right.
it comes to wrestling. But I'm gonna hit him early on this one.
Good.
Like I always
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, give it on.
I do this to every
guest.
worker that comes in here.
Yep.
Pro wrestling, sports entertainment.
Which one?
To me, it's pro wrestling, of course.
Of course, that's what we do.
Yeah.
And
If you take the ring out of Monday Night Raw, what are they going to do?
yeah, what are they fighting the floor?
Right.
That's what I mean. There's no
Or talk each other to death.
Correct. We'll talk each other to death, which a lot of them do now.
They still do.
Yeah, which a lot less matches and a lot more talking. Which,
Yep.
You know, back in the old days, it was I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you, and go in the ring and kill each other.
Right.
That's the way they did it. Like the NWA. The NWA was in a studio.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yep.
The NWA was in a studio, closed.
Yep.
Hey, grab Burly's family. We need some room. And put some people in the stands, and they'd go do it over there. I'm going to kill you, Burly. And you'd jump in the ring, and he'd drop the microphone and run over, and they'd fight right there.
That was awesome stuff.
That was
Awesome
great stuff right there. That was how they did it. And the guys were just over there, oh, my God, Burly's going to kill him. And they were right there watching. Not the way they do it now, but it was all enclosed.
Right.
And that's really how the people got so excited. Now, because of the entertainment value of it, is where it all is.
Yeah.
Plus the money-wise.
Money-wise,
Come on,
exactly.
forget about it.
It's
Especially
ridiculous
when it
the
comes
money
to
they
the,
make.
the merch, what they do, and the per person, and wow.
It doesn't mean you can't interject the old school.
Oh, oh, hell no, I
Where it
agree.
needs to be,
I
you know?
agree,
Right.
totally agree.
I agree too.
But a lot of these guys won't.
Yeah.
You know, it kills me when you
It's
see
not,
it.
you know what? It's not these guys. They're getting told what to do. Every one of those.
Correct. Oh, you better believe it.
They're getting told every word to say.
Yep.
Almost every move to make.
Better believe it, and that kills me.
Yeah.
Because now you got someone in this ear
Yeah.
talking to this one, someone in that ear talking to him, and now here goes the script. Yep. All right, yeah, I understand what we do is scripted / what we do, but it's the fact of the matter of let us do what we do. Let us be professionals in the ring instead of having the ref keep interjecting every time.
Yep.
So I actually wanted to bring that up to him. I was really pissed off. Samoa Joe versus.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Oof! It was for the title, and NXT. It was against Balor.
Yep.
First 3 seconds, they went in for a lockup, and Balor headbutted him right between the. Not doing it on purpose. It was just
happened.
boom. Joe busted, and he was. The refs kept stopping the match.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
You should have heard the crowd at Full Sail, bro. They went ballistic.
Yeah.
So considering what you and I have done and what he's been watching, let him bleed.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Let him work.
Right. Yep.
If you got to shorten the match because then you got to bring it home or whatever you got to do. Even if you have to powder out, just kind of wipe it off and get back in. But it would look like a UFC fight. They kept stopping the match to check Joe's head.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
It's their policy nowadays.
It really is too, because especially Hunter, they don't want no more gigging and all that stuff, and I think it is what it is. Where we came from. Let's see, everybody. God, the NWA. You looked at the guy wrong. He was gigged.
Yeah.
He was already bleeding. Sandman, Jimmy. 7 minutes and 38 seconds, however long into the Sandman is, he's already busted wide open from a can.
From the cans, yeah.
So it's the fact of is where they've came from wrestling now to sports entertainment, and that's how I saw it. Yep. But I wanted to hear your opinion because you've been in the ring, you've fought some guys, you've done some things. So I wanted to hear your opinion on how you felt about the saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but you've been there.
Yep.
You've been in and out.
Right.
You've been on the outside and the inside.
Especially on our level, it's pro wrestling.
You better believe it.
It's pro wrestling.
Better believe it, brother. See? On that side.
Nice. Now, when was your last match? Because you told me to say that you're a former professional wrestler.
Back in May, beginning of May, I had a pretty big knee surgery.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming. I was just kind of waiting. But so it was a couple weeks before that, actually. And then I had my first doctor's appointment was right after that. And then I got in there pretty quick to do my surgery.
Right.
And, I was out of work for a few weeks. And still,
Now, when I saw you at the Lowell show and was NXT show, would you just have the surgery? Because I see you.
Was the week before.
Okay.
It was the week before. So was that April?
Yeah, that was April.
Okay.
Yes.
My mistake wasn't May.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So that was April. So, and it goes to show, you go into the knife.
Right.
I haven't been great. I haven't been good for months. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And never mind, we always work through it anyway.
Yep.
Until it gets too bad.
Yep.
But,
I got to the point where I had to get through my 8 hours of work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Before I thought about anything else.
Right.
And everyone's got their own values. They put different things in front of other things.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But for me, I got to get through my 8 hours of work before I can even think about wrestling.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I
So,
hear you.
Who's to say I won't lace them up again? We don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What do they say? Never say retired. That's why you said former, right?
That's right.
They do. They say
Well,
pro wrestlers, they say, never retire.
He's not retired.
Nope.
Nope. He's not retired. He just kind of stepped back for a minute.
What about, you must have heard about the thing at the last House of Hardcore, Terry Funk.
Terry Funk.
He said he's done. And I think for real, he'll never step in.
Well,
He'll definitely never wrestle
He's
again.
so sick right now, man.
It's horrible,
he's
man.
so
Horrible.
sick. You heard about that?
I mean, I heard about it after it happened.
Yeah,
a
he's
few weeks ago
he's
now. Right?
still so sick right
Sad,
now.
man.
He's just destroyed. You know, you've seen Terry work. He's out of his mind.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I've seen him. I've watched him, especially being backstage at ECW.
Right.
I've watched him set on fire, and his pants are on fire, still working. I'm like, can we put him out, maybe? I don't know. I smell skin. Can we do something? And he would just keep going and keep going. And he'll tell you straight out, his first moonsault ever was in ECW.
Yeah, he was, in his 50s?
Yeah, I mean,
in his 50s, his first moonsault.
his first moonsault was with ECW.
Crazy.
That is love for the business.
Oh, absolutely.
That's not, oh, listen, hey, Burly, I need you to do a moonsault. No, that's, I'm going to do a moonsault.
Yeah.
The hell with it.
Yeah, he didn't have to
No,
do
no,
one.
and he wasn't asked to, and there was
Right.
no one in his ear saying, you can't do that. No, he was, you know what? He gets up to that rope and just moonsaulted. 50-something-year-old guy doing a moonsault on top of a bunch of guys. A+.
Right.
A+.
Well, he was one of the guys. I mean, obviously, the guys that were the big workers that were there every week, really built ECW. But without Terry Funk to start,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
He really was the what's the word I'm looking for?
The backbone?
The backbone, the
glue?
glue. Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
When they first started out,
Yep, definitely.
Remember the first pay-per-view when they on one of the DVDs they showed on DVD they showed how Heyman was doing his speech as he's standing on the stairs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he said, "Right here,
Yep.
we owe the Terry
Yep.
Funk." You know what I mean?
Yep.
But Funk. Every time I see the House of Hardcore running the show, it's like kills me because
I know.
I want to cater them all. You know,
I know,
what I
I
mean?
know.
And it's like Terry Funk with this guy.
me.
Maria would kill me if I catered them all. She would. She'd kill me.
It's a lot of road.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see, Derek. Any other question you want to ask, or do you want to get into the name game? Because there's a
You know what?
lot of.
I want to throw the name game at him because
Go ahead.
because he's
Do it,
been here
please.
for so
Yeah,
long. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And he is a local, shall we call
Yeah.
it? He's a local wrestler, which
Right.
is good. So hit him with a couple names.
All right. Well, I like to start off with some of the guys that so far, like they started here and they've moved on. They're starting to get a bigger name. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Todd Smith, Warbeard Hansen.
Todd Smith was one of the original trainers when I was working at, when I was first learning at Killer
Yep.
Kowalski School. And great guy. I was a big fan of the handsome character.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a-
me too.
And I'm a big fan of the Warbeard character.
sir.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Great
Definitely.
guy. Absolutely. How about Tommaso Ciampa?
Tommaso Ciampa, he was at a few classes with us too. He was always there to help out, lend a helping hand,
Nice.
give good advice. I didn't have too much interaction with him, but what I did was all good.
We're proud of both of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Big time.
Both those guys have really,
Yep.
come a long way.
Proud of them both.
I mentioned this a lot, and I can't help but to say it again. So many guys, like with Todd's injuries and all that, guys would have just quit, man,
Yep.
honestly. To see him
Yep.
persevere through a lot of injuries.
Yep.
And to see him make it where he's at now,
I know.
unbelievable. I'm like so happy. I've been a fan, like I said, since the Handsome days.
Yep.
I remember his tag team, Pretty Psycho.
Yep. Psycho, yeah.
Oh man, that tag team was awesome. Psycho was psycho.
Yeah, he was crazy.
You know.
He was crazy.
Let's see. I'd like to. How about your tag team partner in the Knuckle Busters,
Here you go.
Bugsy Stone?
Mr. Bugs.
Bugsy Stone.
You have a story. No, remember, name game. Tell us anything you want. You got stories.
Yeah.
There's
anything.
Listen, you can. We want you to shoot here.
Yeah.
So,
So,
no
if you don't
BS.
like
Seriously,
somebody
shoot.
later, let us know.
Well, the last time I was with Bugsy, we were attached by a steel chain, two dog collars.
Really? Woo, yeah.
Up in Newbury, we had a dog collar match, and what can I say? He got the better of me that night.
Oh,
Wow. I did not know you guys went at it.
I know. I'm not comfortable saying it, but
right. I hear ya.
he busted me open with a chain.
Not the,
made me dog food.
not the best man won, the bigger man won.
Yeah, I guess you
Yes.
could say that.
Yes.
Yeah. But Bugsy's my brother.
Yep.
Nice,
Great guy.
Nice.
Great guy.
I've actually never met Bugsy. I'm looking forward to meeting one of these days.
Great guy.
Seriously,
Actually,
yeah.
one time got to manage them over in VCW.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Woody couldn't make it one
Yeah,
night.
Woody had to take the night off. I want, shout out to Woody, too.
Yeah, Big Woody, we love you, kid.
Woody took the night off, and Derek filled in,
Yeah,
right?
I filled in, and it was a
Heck of a job.
thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And it was a crazy, crazy night with especially just trying to stop the big guy, man.
Do you remember who they wrestled that night by chance? Do you guys remember? Just
Was it Lumberjack and Big Bear? I
yes.
think it was Lumberjack and Big Bear.
Big,
Yes.
Big Bear Matouche.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I say it, Matouche.
Yep.
Nice guy.
Actually, excuse
Really
me,
good guy.
the first time I managed you was against Dan Terry and
Another guy.
Malay.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we wrestled them 100 times.
100 times.
probably.
So that was the first time.
Yeah.
Wow. So I've actually got you guys a few times.
Yeah.
Now, that's a guy you just brought up, Dan Terry. He's come along quite well, man.
Yep.
Seriously, he's really good in the ring.
Really good.
You know,
Really good kid,
I've
too.
actually been watching him wrestle. A lot of the shows I've been going to lately, he's been on, like the Lucky Pros, the UFO.
He's getting booked because he's just getting better at his trade.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
That's what we try to do.
Yep.
You want to get better at your trade, and
Yep.
he's doing a great job. And I was getting booked everywhere. And another one, very proud of him.
Yep.
Very proud of him.
Absolutely. Well, you just brought him up. Big Woody, who was a guest here last week.
Big Woody, man, he helped us a lot.
Did he?
He brought us to Maine.
Nice.
I mean, he got us booked all over the place. Great guy.
Yeah, he is a great guy.
Another brother of mine.
Excellent.
First time I met him was last week. I mean, I talked to him a little bit on Facebook, but first time meeting him, he was awesome. He was a great guest. Should be going up today.
He's very humble.
Yes, he is.
He is.
very humble.
He's very humble.
Very
He's a
humble.
very humble guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Knowledgeable. So knowledgeable.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, great guy.
Yep.
All right, Slick Wagner Brown, one of my favorites.
Slick Wagner Brown.
Everybody's got a slick story.
I love Slick.
I've only had, contact with him the past couple of years. I don't know what it was. He was, he just wasn't on the same shows I was, I
Right.
guess. But he's a riot to have in the locker room.
Yes,
Great
he
guy
is.
to have around.
Yep.
Great personality.
Great work.
Great
Good-
worker.
Good dude. Last time I seen him was what, Sunday night on pay-per-view?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Dude, now, speaking of that was pretty awesome, man. You saw Randy Shawn was on
Yep.
there. You saw Eli Markopoulos
Yep.
was there.
Yep.
Don Vega.
Yep.
I love watching Don Vega
Yep.
wrestle. He's freaking awesome.
There was-
But
they
who
did-
else was on there? I'm trying to think. Was there anybody else? Am I missing someone? Because I know that's the four guys I seen came out with the car, correct?
There was a few other guys on there that I didn't I didn't recognize their faces. They might have been guys from New York or different
Right.
areas.
Yeah, it could
right.
have been. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were in Connecticut, too, the next night, right?
Right.
It wasn't, oh, I'm sorry, in
No,
they were in
SmackDown, right? Or was it?
No, I believe Raw was in Connecticut.
Correct.
Oh, Raw was in Connecticut.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard that Pat Buck and Kevin Matthews were there, too, but I guess they didn't get used.
No. No.
And Kevin said he got stiffed on pay. I don't know how that works.
There you
but-
go. Do that one next.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely do that one next.
Demon Luis Ortiz.
Louis Ortiz. How can you say about him? He's amazing.
He's
Unbelievable.
On this level,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's the best around in my book.
I agree. He's definitely right up there.
I'll definitely give you that, brother. I'll definitely give you that.
He, when I first saw him, he wasn't the demon. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he a great worker. But that demon character, man, he's a scary looking
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
Man.
He does
Seriously.
a great job with
He
it.
does a great job with it. I actually haven't seen him in a while. Last time I think I seen him wrestle live was at an MWF show when you were working back
Wow,
then.
back in the day.
It's been a long time. That's why I got to get up to Woody's show.
Yeah, you do.
November 12th.
He works a lot for Woody.
Yeah.
Woody, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on nearly every show. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's part of the Three Kings. He's gotta be on
that's
that
correct.
show.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
hidden another guy, Todd Sopel, who's another guest that we've had on this show, and who's the third one? The Kingpin, Brian Malone.
Brian Malonis.
Not forget him.
Who actually said
Really?
he'd like to come on the
Brian.
show. He already said it.
We want you in here, brother.
So we'll get him in here. He said he
Yes.
wanted to do it.
Yes.
So, all right, you mentioned him earlier. He was part trainer. He helped train you. Jason Rumble, another former guest of the show.
Jason Rumble, great guy.
Yep.
Awesome.
Miss
Love
having him around.
It's funny you say that. Especially when I started in wrestling, when Jason and Bo and
Yeah.
and the story and Jason right on television, we started laughing because he said, "Tell the story." There's 16, 17-year-old Bo Douglas in Jason's kitchen at 2 or 3 in the morning, and we're all drinking beers. I have my best friend at the time, God rest his soul, because he's now deceased, of course, and my trainer, Balls Mahoney. We're at Jason's house at 3:30 in the morning, and there's Balls showing Bo how to lock up in his kitchen and how to arm drag, and every time he'd screw up, he'd smack Bo. Bo, I ain't playing. Every time, smack him. Listen to me. Just whack. And I don't mean like, oh yeah, stop. No, you saw, how big Balls Mahoney was. Full open hand smack. Listen, this is what you do. 3:30 in the morning, Jason and I are like, how you do? Look over, and there's these guys killing each other. Hey, that's Balls killing Bo. That's okay. Let him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
But Jason, he's the one that really brought me in the business.
Nice.
Got me in the door.
Nice.
I owe everything to that guy. So
Good.
Awesome. Well,
Great guy.
I think
Great guy.
I think we all should give congratulations to Bo
Yes.
on the birth of his daughter.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely.
Congratulations
Definitely.
to you and your woman, your girlfriend. He's not his wife. He's not married, right?
No.
No.
Fiance, let's say.
Fiance. Congratulations, guys. While we're talking about him, Bo Douglas.
Bo Douglas.
One of my favorites.
Bo Douglas, he's one of those guys that ever since I've been lucky enough to be on shows, he's been at the top of the card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, always.
So you always watch what those type of guys are doing.
Yep.
And you want to, not copy what they're doing.
Right.
But kind of copy what
Yes.
they're doing. You know what I mean?
Well, he's been training a lot of guys now,
Oh, my
too.
God.
I mean,
yeah.
For a
lot
long-
of guys.
yeah, for a
you,
long
mentioned,
time.
you mentioned Dan Terry. He's out of the Bell Time Club.
Right. Yeah, I love Bo. Bo's a great guy.
Yeah.
Seeing that we're talking about Bo, we got somebody that's trying to get Bo to come up here with them, Mr. Pat Dillon,
Yes.
another friend of the show.
Pat
Yep.
Dillon, great guy. Always ready to give somebody an opportunity.
Gotta believe it.
Absolutely.
Gotta believe that.
Yep.
Now, he's got a show coming up at the Tynan Community in South Boston.
That's his big show of the year.
Yes. November 23rd. It's the night before Thanksgiving.
Right,
Okay.
Wednesday before
Wednesday
Thanksgiving.
before Thanksgiving, we're going. I'm going. Me and Jai's going. I can't wait to go to that show. Pat's hopefully and Bo will come on and they'll plug that show.
Yep.
Okay.
We're trying to get them on as soon as possible,
Yep.
seeing that the show's in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm already hungry for Thanksgiving. I don't know about you guys, but you mentioned him earlier. A guy that I haven't seen or even heard in a long time, Chris Blackheart.
Chris Blackheart. I mean, I bet if you go down to his school in Rhode Island, he's there right now. Now, Chris is a great guy. And another one of those guys that's always willing to give a new guy an opportunity.
Right,
You know what I mean? And, if he stinks, see you later.
Right.
But if he's got a little something, he shows him the way. You know what I mean?
Right. I
haven't
And there's
seen
a
him
lot of
wrestle.
guys in New England that are like that. And that's
Right.
the good thing about the New England scene.
Right. I haven't seen him wrestle in a long time, but I'll tell you, man. I've actually only seen Chris Blackheart wrestle probably a handful of times, but he impressed me every time.
Yep.
Every single time he impressed me. How about the Storms, Matt and Kyle?
Matt, I only know a little bit from doing some of the showcase stuff.
Yep.
And Kyle has been around the past couple of years. He's been helping out at APW, and I was lucky enough to wrestle against him and DC Dillinger with Bugsy Stone.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, that's another guy,
Salute.
man. Seriously, very sad. You know, DC scared me. I go high
In a good way.
No, well, yeah, and no.
Exactly.
Because he, like George Carroll told me that, trust me, man, because I said, I don't know if he liked me or not, you know what I mean? Just being around, I'm not
Right.
in the wrestling business. I'm around the wrestling
Yep.
business. And George said, trust me, man, if he didn't like it, you would have known. I was like, well, I believe that, you know? But he definitely scared me.
Yep.
And Matt, I've known Matt for a long time. I don't really know Kyle too well, you know, but Matt's a great guy. How about a manager? High class Rich Bass.
Rich Bass. I only crossed paths with him a few times. I think maybe on one or two of Todd Sopel's shows. He does it the, is that out in Peabody area?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's got a show this coming Saturday?
there you go.
I wish I knew the exact place, but Liberty States Wrestling.
Yes.
Right.
Look it up on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook.
YouTube, yeah, because I'm sure he'll be, you know.
it's this Saturday. I know
Okay.
that for a fact.
But I've only heard good things about him. I haven't really had too much interaction with him, to tell you the truth.
Okay. Yeah, I know Rich just a little bit. Always was a nice guy to me. You know, a little jealous. He got remember the Trent Acid Cup that just happened a couple weeks ago?
yes,
I was supposed to go down and cater it, but then we ended up. And I'm pissed, we never ended up moving the stuff out of Maria's mother's
Of course
house,
not.
Right? So we're doing it this weekend. I could have went.
Yep.
I was supposed to cater the show, you know, the Trent Acid Cup.
Yep.
And then I saw Rich was going down.
I know.
And everybody was on the show too. The Hit Squad, EYFP.
It would have been a great show, man.
I was really bumming, you know. Devin Moore, you know, Drew Blood, all these guys that I haven't seen in years, you know. How about, have you ever crossed paths with one of the trainers down at Killer Kowalski School too? Mike Hollow.
Mike Hollow, yeah. When I was doing a little bit of training at the old Killer's place, was when he came back for a little stint. And he was there on, I believe, Tuesday nights he would come down. So I did get a little bit of learning from him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tried to sponge off as much as I could.
Definitely.
Right. He's got his hands on a lot of these guys.
Yep.
Still.
And he's, I think you want to look up Hollow Stable on
Yes,
Facebook.
correct. Yes.
He's training guys, I believe, out of Bow School.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah,
renting it out and training
Nice.
guys on the side.
Nice.
And I believe it's there. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's at the Bell Time
Right.
Club.
Well, you can't go wrong if you learn it from Mike Hollow, honestly. I
No.
mean, I remember when he was jobbing on, WWE TV,
WWF.
WWF TV.
That's correct.
And I'll tell you, man, that guy could work. He made those guys look like $1 million.
Yep.
You know, they loved to work. From what I read before, they loved, like, the stars loved to work with Hollow.
Yep.
Because he was so knowledgeable and he made them look like, I said, $1 million.
Well, you know, got Hollow, Eric Sprazier.
Yeah.
Brother.
The Widowmaker.
You know, he was Eric's good people. What was that other jerk off? His, I should say jerk off. His Eric's tag team partner there, Knuckles Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
Eric,
Talked about him last week.
Eric's good people.
Yeah.
Salute, Eric. You know I love
Right.
you, brother. But all those guys. Meanie? What was his? McNeely.
Oh, Tim McNeely.
Timmy.
Timmy McNeely.
Timmy.
Yeah, the graduate gimmick.
Yes, all those guys
Yeah.
always worked
Yep.
when they came to town,
Yeah.
because Walter would send them over.
Yeah.
And
Brian Walsh.
put all the all the big dogs over because
Yeah.
they loved working with that group.
Yeah, the
You know,
local guys.
the
Killer
lo-
guys.
Yes,
Killer
correct.
guys.
Walter's
They
guys.
loved working with
Walter's
Walter's
guys,
guys.
better believe it.
Absolutely.
What I do know about Hollow was that he would get on the phone and get the drills from when they were training, not at NXT, but when it was the Florida Championship.
FCW,
And
yes.
deep South and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
He'd get on the phone, get the drills they were doing,
Oh, nice.
and run the same
To
drills.
get these guys ready in case they got the call, right?
That's what I always heard, yeah.
Wow.
I believe that.
Now that I totally believe.
I definitely believe
definitely believe that.
that. How about the Knuckleheads?
The Stooges guys?
Yeah.
You know, we
Curly Howard and Larry Fine.
we,
I remember that.
We worked with them at that outdoor VCW.
Yes, remember
They
that?
were Knuckleheads.
Yeah, you know. Gimmicks are gimmicks.
Yeah. They did a good job with it, though. I only seen them twice.
Yeah.
They cracked
I'll
me
tell you,
up, though.
You want to hear a good story about
Yeah.
that?
Yes,
So
please.
we're in the middle of the ring. We're doing our best to put a match together, right? And one of their big things they wanted to do was they wanted to squirt me with a squirt gun. All right? Which, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
It's whatever,
Yeah.
So we get to the point, and I got him in the corner. I pop him a couple times, and I say, all right, get the squirt gun. And he goes, I don't have it. So his big contribution
spot.
was the squirt gun.
And he didn't
And he
even
blew the
have
spot
it.
anyway.
Left it in the gear bag.
Wow.
So-
That's funny. But yeah, those.
They were good dudes. I
Yeah.
mean, we only crossed paths with them one time, but
Right. Yeah, like I said, I seen him twice, and I was a huge Stooges fan growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, as soon as I saw him come out, I was like, "Wow, these guys! This is gonna be funny."
Epic battle with the Knuckle Busters.
Nice. Sean Candido.
Sean Candido. He actually hooked me up with a few bookings for is it WCW? Whaling City Wrestling?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Yep.
if they still run, but
Is that Ryan Drew's company? Oh, Ryan worked for them, right?
Right.
no, it was Sean Candido.
It was, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Sean- oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because he, that's part of the Blackhawk community up there.
Right,
They-
yes,
They
yeah,
all
yeah.
kind of
Yep.
intermingle on their shows.
Right. Seeing that we're talking about down that area of Massachusetts, how about Brickhouse Baker? You ever have any?
Brickhouse Baker, I've met on a few occasions.
Yep.
Great guy.
Awesome.
Nothing but respect for him.
Right.
Unbelievable.
His sons, two very, very underrated guys from the area.
I've heard that too. Seriously, yeah.
Once when we were going,
Dave
Dave
is
and
one
Devin.
of them, and Nevin's the other one.
Devin.
Okay.
Devin, correct.
Devin. Okay.
When we were
Sorry.
going full
Sorry,
steam,
Devin.
I was trying to get a match with those guys, but never got put together.
Nice.
Yeah, Brickhouse trained them like you would train like military.
Oh yeah.
He's
I
got
believe
such
it.
a good name in the area.
Yeah, and he's
seriously,
such a
everybody
great
loves him.
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, God, he messaged me in Florida. In Florida, he messaged me because I just got home from Florida. He messaged me like, "Doors are welcome. Doors open anytime. You're welcome to come down and work for me." I was like, "Wow, that's just awesome."
That is awesome.
We met a couple times, through Pat and everything. He'd
Yep.
be at the shows, or I met him through Jose. Him and Jose had some bloodbaths.
Oh.
Just,
Perez?
Yes, Jose Perez, and my best friend Balls Mahoney again, God
Yeah.
rest his soul, and Jose became like good friends. So that's how I met Jose, and going all down that way. But Brickhouse is a stand-up guy, definitely stand-up guy.
Nice. We'll stay down in that area. Teddy Goods.
Teddy Goods. You know where I see Teddy Goods a lot? Comic Cons.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, huh?
Yep.
That's right.
My side hustle is doing Comic Cons and toy shows and stuff
Oh,
like
okay.
that. Yeah, I do the Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars.
Nice.
And I see him I saw him at Rhode Island Comic Con. I've seen him at Northeast Comic Con.
Nice.
So I've never seen him at a show. I don't think we've been on the same shows
Okay.
together.
Right.
Always a great guy. And
Yeah.
he's built like a maniac.
Yes,
Isn't
he
in
is.
great shape
Yes.
right now. He actually said he hit me back afterwards. We're
I'd
going to try to
love-
find a date. Tell me
love to have
about
him
it,
in
dude.
here.
Tell me about
Yes,
it. you know?
definitely.
Ryan Drew. Staying, like I said, staying in the same
Yep,
area.
no,
We're
right.
down that way.
That's
Ryan Waters.
Ryan
Sorry,
Waters.
Ryan
yeah.
Waters.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say the H2O thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him work a few times. I mean, I didn't
worker.
have too much personal interaction with the kid, but
Yep.
always seemed like a good dude.
Nice. Let's see. Teddy's old partner, Mr. Biff Busick, or you want to call him
Orny Larson.
Orny Larkin.
Lork.
Lorcan.
Lor-
Yeah,
oh,
Lorcan,
my-
something like that.
I'm telling you,
sorry,
the creative
Biff.
down there in down south
That-
is just ridiculous.
He'll make it work, though.
But you know
He
what?
will make it work.
He'll put it over.
Yeah, exactly.
Better believe it.
You know, I expect to see him on TV soon. I really do.
He was a new student when I was training in Andover at Killer's Place.
Okay.
And he was one of the guys. I'm not in the greatest shape, but then I was even heavier.
Yeah.
And he was one of the guys who used to help me get through the drills and stuff. Really
Nice.
good, really
See?
good kid.
Now, didn't he get free training somehow? I'm almost positive I read that
Well,
somewhere.
you know what? They used to do a gimmick where they would do those fantasy camps.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
yes.
I'm almost positive he
And
got free
whoever
training.
would impress,
Yeah.
they would say would get free training.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm almost positive. Biff
Pretty
did.
sure he won. Yeah, pretty sure.
He's just an amazing worker, man.
Well, it killed
Amazing.
me because when he left here, when he was doing the Biff Busick gimmick, and then I remember one night watching NXT, and I went, "Wait a minute, Orny Lorcan."
Lorcan.
I went, "Wait a minute, I see this kind of skinnier,
Yeah, he lost a little bit of weight, more defined, yeah.
design." I'm like, "Wait a minute," and then I saw the face and I saw the smile. They shaved his head, all the way down, and they chiseled him down.
Yeah.
They really chiseled him down.
You know, those NXT names are kind of rough, but you got to look at it from a different angle.
Okay.
Okay, you got your Oni Lorcan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now,
Yep.
let's just say, I wish him all the best, but let's just say the Oni Lorcan thing doesn't work out.
Yep.
You could easily forget about the name Oni Lorcan,
True.
couldn't you?
Correct.
True.
You know
No,
what I mean?
you're right, yeah.
And you want to flip that, Oni Lorcan is pretty damn memorable if they stop pushing the name.
Amen. That's right.
Just to look at it from a different side.
No, you're
That's a
right.
good way to look at it.
Good way to
It
look
really
at
is.
it. Good way to look at it.
And I think he'll get it over. I just give all he needs is that opportunity
Yep.
on television. The way he wrestles, honestly, it's like fast and stiff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's why Daniel Bryan got over so big. Think about when he came up. They didn't want him. They were saying he's a B plus,
Yep.
blah blah blah, and he got over. Same thing. They didn't want Punk to. Triple H didn't want Punk to get over.
Nope.
But Punk got over. You know what I mean? You just got to give certain guys. You just got to give them the opportunity.
Right, right.
And they will make it work. And I'm sure, Biff, Orny, whatever you want to call
Yep.
him, will get over. Todd Sopel.
Todd Sopel, New England stalwart, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
On almost every show in every corner in New
Better
England.
believe it.
Seems like it.
You know what I mean?
Better believe it.
Todd is a great guy. You know what I mean? Always willing to help out guys underneath him and stuff like that. And, don't really got too much bad to say about him.
Good.
Right? Nice. Does you have anything bad to say about anybody? Because that would be nice.
This is what. Yeah, because we like to shoot,
we
bro.
love it.
You know, if you bring me on a second time, I'll just bury everybody.
All right, that's a deal. That's a deal.
Yes.
All right,
He's
listen.
rebooked.
Yeah,
twice.
absolutely. I
Trust
want
me.
to somebody that I know you've crossed paths with. I'm loving this, getting to say another former guest of this show.
Okay.
The voice of New England, Mr. Rich Palladino.
Rich Palladino.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna quote Jason Rumble.
All right.
Jason Rumble told me one time that when you were coming up in the New England scene, you would dream about having Rich Palladino call your
Name.
Absolutely.
to come down to the ring.
Better believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. He is the best around, man.
Definitely.
By far. There's been some good ones around, but
Yep.
Rich stands head and tall above everybody else. Have you ever worked for Sheldon?
Sheldon? No, I never worked for Sheldon. I've seen him hundreds of times
Right.
backstage
Great
and stuff
guy.
like that. Yeah, nice guy.
Love
I-
Sheldon.
I think it just never came around. You know?
Right. Never the opportunity to.
Right.
Yeah.
And when they were going, they kind of closed down for a little bit, if you
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Correct,
Yes.
And that was
and
kind
then
of
they started back up with the Storms.
And we were already kind of doing other stuff when
Yep.
they
Right.
started back up.
Okay.
Just to put it.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, Sheldon's a great guy. We love Sheldon over here. How about, I want to get to these guys, but I also want to get to these guys real quick. The Logan brothers.
Logan Brothers.
Yeah, Matt,
I gotta
Nick,
start-
and Brian.
Got a story about that too.
All right.
Yes.
Before-
Excellent.
Before I became a wrestler,
Yeah.
I was a bouncer downtown Lowell.
Which
right,
bar?
for years. The old Worthen House.
Are you kidding me? I used to drink in there with my 20s, dude. I pretty much, I worked there too in
used
the
to?
little
Used
kitchen.
to?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Oh, yeah, used to. I don't go there anymore.
No, I was a bartender there for years, and they would have those shows in Lowell. Chaotic would have those shows in
Yep.
Lowell, and the Logan brothers and Chase would come in there with their girlfriends afterwards, and I'd shoot the shit with them and how to go and this and that. And,
That's awesome.
Was Manny and Mary Beth owning then? Who owned it then when you worked there?
oh, it's Penny who still owns it.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Nick who
Okay.
passed away a few years back.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry about
Salud.
that. Salute, that's right. I like some of these up and young coming kids that they're really impressing me a lot. Christian Casanova.
Christian Casanova, good guy.
Yeah.
Really, really nice kid.
Good worker.
Yeah. And I got to talk to him a lot backstage at APW and stuff like
Yep.
that. Humble, always asking questions. And you can see where it's got him. He's improving.
You don't ask, you don't know.
Right.
He's
Great
impro-
gimmick, too.
He's improving unbelievably.
Great gimmick. Seriously. I mean, there's nobody. I'm sorry. Damac in that Cruiserweight series did the same type
Right.
of gimmick. But Christian, I think, would have been great in that Cruiserweight
Definitely.
Classic. I really do. A guy that I think is one of the hardest working guys in New England right now. Seriously, Vern Vicalo.
Oh, God. Is he the selfie-made man?
Selfie-made man. Love his gimmick.
Love the gimmick,
I
man.
do.
Yep. Yeah, I got the chance to work with him a few times too at APW.
Yep,
Yeah,
nice.
solid guy. Trained well at the New England.
Yep.
New England Brian Fury
Brian
School.
Fury School.
Yep. And good guy, great gimmick.
Great gimmick. Nice.
Ever since I known him, he's been working on his body, so he's doing all the right things.
Good for him.
Nice. Speaking, you brought him up, man. Brian Fury.
Brian Fury. When I was at Killa's place,
Yep.
he would teach on Thursday nights, which was the class that I was not able to make because of work and stuff like that.
Right.
Yep.
So I didn't get any training. I didn't have any experience with Brian Fury. But the few little interactions I've had with him, he's always been a good dude. You know what I mean?
he's always been nice to
Always
me,
willing
too.
to lend a helping hand to no matter who it is on the show.
Right. I heard he yells a lot at his training things. I think it's funny. Everyone says that all the time, that he just like screams at you.
That's probably a good thing.
And I've never seen him scream ever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
definitely a nice guy. I'm a big Brian Fury fan. I've been watching him since he started wrestling, when he was wrestling for Jeff. You ever see the picture I have of
Oh, yeah.
him? He looks, sorry, Brian, but so small. You know what I mean? And clean cut and
Yep.
all that. And I remember when somebody called him, he looked like a burnout, right? I'm sorry, and I said it last time again, Brian, but yeah, he does look
Yep.
like one. He says, I don't smoke pot, but you look like a burnout, Brian.
Straight edge Brian Fury.
Straight
Yeah,
edge.
I know,
Straight
but
edge
well, you can't
Brian
tell me.
Fury.
But look at him. He looks like a burnout. Sorry, dude.
I like the straight edge. I like that.
I do like,
I like
that, too. Probably the hottest up-and-coming kid in this area who's being booked everywhere right now. Travis Flipgood.
I just seen him work at the Spinners Field show, the
Unbelievable.
the Chaotic show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he wrestles the modern style. That's what kids are looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's so funny because me and Jaize went and seen him. We saw him at a Lucky Pro Wrestling show. And I had already seen him a few times, but Jaize had never seen him. Loved him, right? I'm friends with Rob Feinstein, who works.
Yep.
He's affiliated with Dreamer, and I told
Right.
him, check this kid out. She's like, get any matches? So I sent him a clip. And I said, grab this kid before
yeah.
everybody else does. Within 2 weeks, man, he was being booked in CZW.
All over the
Northeast
place.
Wrestling, everywhere.
Yep.
Everybody wants this kid. And I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of talent, and I see big things for that kid.
Good.
Seriously,
Well,
I really do.
Let's hope
He's only
so.
a couple of years deep too, right?
Yeah, like 3 years,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also in the service, so.
Right. Thanks for
you
your
know,
service, brother.
Big ups, brother.
Thank
Big
you.
ups. Another guy who's impressed me. I only seen him wrestle twice, but his gimmick is incredible. Tomahawk.
Tomahawk, good kid.
What a great gimmick,
Yeah.
though. Seriously, the look alone is unbelievable.
He's a good worker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
used
is.
to come up to the shows in Maine that we used to do for Sonny and Mark Moment.
Oh, yes. Okay. A great
Nice.
worker.
Who's that, Sonny Roselli?
Sonny Roselli,
Yeah,
Mark
yeah,
Moment.
yeah.
Yeah, at the time they were running main event wrestling. They
Right.
called it. Yep. They had some good shows. AJ Styles, a few people on those shows.
Didn't he book Amazing Red,
Red,
too?
yes.
The SAT a couple times?
It might have been right before we started
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm almost positive. That was like right when it was like 2005, 2006. Ring of Honor was hot, and they kind of stopped using Red
Right.
and the SAT a little bit.
Yep.
We already talked about Dan Terry. Sam Amato. Makua.
Great guy. I've known him since before I was even thinking about being a wrestler. 2005, 2006.
Nice.
When I was helping out on the Ringside Entertainment shows
Yep.
that I told you about. And, he's been around forever. He knows so much about tag team wrestling. That's the guy to pick the ear on tag team wrestling. If
Right.
you ever get the chance to get him here.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, I'd love to get Sam on the show. Believe me, he does a lot of good things in the city of Everett too.
Yep.
A lot of good things. How about a couple guys I'm sure you're familiar with? Playboy Jimmy James
Yep.
and is it the Concept? Johnny Torres? Is that what it is? The Concept?
Yeah.
And Johnny Torres. They're a tag team, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jimmy, I've known he was training with us in Andover and
Okay.
been on shows with him for years and stuff like that. Is it Johnny?
Yeah, I thought it was. I think it's Johnny Torres. Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Torres.
And he used to work under Johnny Miyagi.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've seen 100 Johnny Miyagi matches, but
Right.
we used to cross paths on Pat Dillon shows.
Oh, okay.
On UFO shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good work. So I like the tag team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was all over the place for a little while.
Yeah,
though.
he was.
Miyagi.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Setherin?
Setherin. Oh, he's the
Kind of like a vampire type thing. I wouldn't want to say goth.
Goth,
Maybe.
goth,
Goth
maybe.
is probably better to say than vampire.
Yeah.
and he does the Liberty State shows, right?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah.
I've never met the kid.
Never.
Never met the kid.
Wow.
He's got a great gimmick though, right?
Great
Oh
gimmick.
my God,
Great
his gimmick
I
is,
love his gimmick.
His
I
gimmick
really
is
do.
definitely top notch.
For a long time, he was brought to the ring by Vanity Vixen.
Yep.
Jennifer.
Yep.
Who actually hit me up today, dude. She's going to try to find a date to
Please.
come on the show. I want to get some of
Dude,
these women
I would love
wrestlers
to
on,
get a
honestly.
panel on
Oh,
here,
no
bro.
doubt.
You know what I
No
mean?
doubt. Absolutely.
I want to piss Dick off, dude. I want to fill this stage.
Represent us. We can't have more than like 4 people. Come on. We got to
Oh yeah,
push the
I
cameras
want to
back.
fill this stage. I want
You know?
you in the back, and I want a
problem.
panel, brother.
Nice.
Come on, give me a tall chair. I'll be
See,
right
that's
there.
it. That's what I want, bro.
Got a Jerry Springer show.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Vanity Vixen? Have you crossed paths with Vanity?
A few times. She actually worked for APW a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, when they started getting the women's division
Yeah.
going over there, yeah.
She's like, Woody put her over big time last week.
Good.
Her, Mistress Belmont.
Listen,
I'm going to butcher her name again. Daviane.
Davian, yeah.
yes.
That girl she's really good, and she's only a couple years in
Yep.
to the business too. Have you seen her work?
Oh yes, of course.
She's really good.
She
guys.
made a trip to Japan, I believe.
Did she already?
Yep.
Wow.
So that goes to show you her ethnic, shall we say, because you just don't go to Japan,
Right.
and they will whoop your ass.
Oh, absolutely.
They are. That is no
Absolutely.
BS.
Yeah.
That's totally legit, strong style over there. They'll
Right.
whoop your ass if you even let up. They'll
Right.
shoot on you no matter what happens. So
Yep.
if she's already been over there, salute to her.
And how about one of my favorite gimmicks for a woman wrestler around here is Mistress Belmont.
I love.
Belmont, great girl.
I love Kathy.
Great girl.
She is the best.
Can we
Unbelievable.
say sweet girl, or is it going to ruin the gimmick?
I know, right? I hate that girl. She's crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts.
Yep.
Good job, Kathy.
But I used to love her entrance. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
But
The-
With the goggles. Oh yeah, dude. But she's
Or
like.
how about with the hood
Come
when
off
they,
the
when they would
Yeah,
pull the hood
that
off?
Oh
I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. And she'd crawl up on like a table
Yep.
even. You know.
She has the
Amazing.
best woman's gimmick
Absolutely.
in New England.
I agree.
Period. Yep, definitely.
Maybe even in all of wrestling, if you really look at it, seriously, who has that type of a gimmick like that? I mean, everybody else is, Sasha's the boss, which is great.
Right.
Charlotte's.
Yeah, but see,
you know.
WWE gave her the boss gimmick.
Right.
That's her.
True.
That's where she acquired her new gimmick. Mercedes, KV were
Yeah.
over here, and when she went over to work for NXT, that's what they gave her. Remember we talked about this earlier. Oney Lorcan, the whole thing.
Right.
Now it's Sasha Banks, the boss.
Right.
Stuck. Boom. Main event. Main event.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was a main event. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a great
Oh
match.
my! I mean, I was home in Florida. It was 75 degrees. Yep, smoking a couple of these bad boys. And we're out on
I
the
was
deck.
smoking. Oh, forget
So yeah,
it.
forget
Sorry,
it.
Ma.
Nope, not this big, Ma. And we were out on the deck watching the pay-per-view.
Yep.
It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, it was. I stayed up late that night watching that one.
Right.
How could you not, though?
That match.
How could
it
you
was
not?
So good.
I mean, how could you not, knowing that someone we know from here, trained here, been here,
right.
worked her ass off
Oh.
to what she has, working a main event in the Garden.
She used to come to Sasha.
Yes.
Would come to Jason's place in Everett on the off nights from Andover. Like Andover Fury School, what it is now.
Yep.
Is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So on the off day, she would come and train him with us
Awesome.
up in Everett. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Just to get the ring time, and you could tell. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Right,
She,
right.
Every night of the week she was working.
Yep. That's
A
what's
couple
up.
days before the pay-per-view, I saw her. Somebody posted or whatever. She was at the House of Glory at Red and Brian XL School, the House of Glory
Where's,
in New York.
oh.
Yeah, she was at their school training.
Oh.
So I mean,
Gotta train somewhere, right?
There's a lot of good schools up and down the East Coast. I mean, Creator Pro,
Listen, I'll
right,
always,
with Pat Buck and Kurt Hawkins.
brother, I will always put over Team 3D.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
I've been in
Team
and out of there.
3D.
I've been in and out of Team 3D because
Yep.
of Bubba and Devon. And again, my roommate is technically the first,
Right.
second guy,
Yep,
shall we say?
yep.
Jesse Neal was the first guy to come
Right.
out of the Dudley camp.
Irish Jack.
Irish Jack, of course, is
Yep.
technically the first guy to
Wow,
start the
that's
school.
crazy.
9
Irish
years.
Jack,
His
wow.
butt- that's
9
his
years
old
ago.
Yeah,
roommate,
it's been a
man.
while since I've seen Irish. Yeah.
Well, he's still doing his thing down in Florida. He's
With the long hair.
but
now.
he's bigger than ever.
Is he really? Yeah.
He looks like
Oh,
$1 million.
He is bigger than ever, and he's working Sam Shaw. he's working, some TNA guys here and there, and he's been
on NXT.
Been on NXT 4 times.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
You know,
Yeah, it's not a match.
working for Alpha and Sika. He's doing his thing down the floor. I'm very proud of him. My roommate, I get up in the morning, I'm like, get out of the way, I need coffee. And it's my roommate, he's right there next to me. So it's my buddy John, but that's Irish Jack.
Yeah.
He's killing it in Florida, man.
That's
killing
awesome.
It is.
How about like some of the other schools? You know what I mean? That's going on. The Monster Factory, Danny
Oh,
Cage
God,
down
yes.
in Jersey.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's some really, really good. If you want to be a pro wrestler, doesn't matter where you live, man. There's schools all around.
Just got to make sure you have it in here.
Oh, absolutely. And you'll know. The guys that are training you, they'll know what.
Oh, they'll let you know.
You know
First
what I mean?
day. They'll know first day.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a documentary the other day. I want to call it Top Rope, maybe. It was a 25-minute documentary. George South.
Oh, God.
He says, you tell a kid to sweep up.
Yep.
He says, I'll be able to tell whether that kid will end up being a decent wrestler just by the way he sweeps.
Right.
If he's over there or if he gives you the look, sweep.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But you grab that broom, like we talk about it all the time. Hard worker.
Hard
You
work.
got to be a hard
Hard
worker.
work.
I gave some little kids at the school today that speech. You got to be a hard worker.
You do.
You have to be no matter what you do. Pro wrestling, working on cars, cleaning schools. You know what I mean? Once you get labeled lazy, it's so hard to get that off you. You know what I mean? But George South said, you see that kid pushing that
Right.
broom. That's a kid I want to train.
So that's another thing. We talk about shoot. What do you do? What's your shoot job? What do you do?
For 7 years, I've been a cook at a retirement community.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a chef.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
He's a chef
I did
during the
that years
day
ago. I did.
and whoops that ass at night.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good gig. Good hours. They always accommodated me when I was wrestling. And stuff
Right.
like
So
that.
that's great. And that's a good thing, too, that you found that niche with someone. That's great, man.
You see, you get a long ride. So where is it?
My work is in Dedham.
Yeah, okay, so there's a good little ride.
And I'm in Lowell, you know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, so that's a good little ride.
Yeah, with traffic, it's over an hour.
You know, I just think
a lot
that...
of podcasts.
Yeah, gotta love
I
that.
think that we could probably go with Burly all night, man.
Oh,
And this is
absolutely.
just-
I wish we went around on
You know,
time.
and-
But he's got an open invitation. He can come back anytime. I'd love to have you and Bugsy on together.
Yeah.
You think you could get him down there?
If I can pull them out of the woods, maybe.
Yes, exactly. But I want to say, as a friend, it's really good to see you
Yeah.
again, brother. It's been a
Thank you so
long
much.
time.
Yep.
You know, I just
Yep.
got off a plane and I
Thank
still
you
got
so
some
much.
jet lag.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it very much. Believe me.
Anytime you're welcome here, brother.
Yeah.
Anytime,
Yeah,
please.
Definitely. Love to get Woody wants to come on again soon.
I'd like
too.
to have all three of them here.
That would be unbelievable.
Do a nice shoot with all three of us, bro.
Yeah,
Seriously.
that sounds good. Then we'll bury people.
Yeah, you guys.
That way you can, one of you guys,
Yes,
you guys
yes.
can take turns burying
Burying
people.
somebody. But
You
I think
know?
what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the car after this, brother. Got a smoke for you.
All right, cool.
All right?
See
All right.
that again, right? You get smokes. I've been doing the show for over a year.
Well, you know
he
we
hasn't
got-
offered me one cigar
I
yet.
try. But again, brother, thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I
Love you, brother.
Kid, you know that. Thanks again, man.
All right.
Guys, listen. We're out. Peace.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.